I'm crazy over the love of you. It would be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two.
Wow! This is a supported housing for people living with dementia. It's 25 flats, and the scheme is really built to keep people with dementia living independently for as long as possible. As somebody once said, if you do something different every day, it leads to a healthy mind. An older person once said that, and I thought that's a fantastic way of putting it. And because our tenants have dementia, doesn't mean to say they're not entitled to new experiences just because they won't remember them. It's the now, it's the living in the moment that they're in, it's the well-being that they should feel at the end of the day. That's what's important. Joy and happiness and feeling of well-being that can last all day. It can also last days after. There's certain things that stand out, you know, for like the balloon, throwing the balloon, that has stood out for some people from last week even. Not only is it joy of being in the moment, but it can last all day, it can last all week, so it is really about making people happy. It's brilliant being a part of that. The social interaction as well is fantastic, allowing those opportunities for people to come together for small, big events. It doesn't really matter. I know I go home at the end of the day thinking that was a great day, so I'm hoping that the tenants will do the same.
You're on the fair, boys, were you ever there? You were at the fair in Ballycastle. Did you treat your Mary on just like those yellow man? What they do on the fair in Ballycastle. Yoo-hoo!
They will talk about it with the staff also later on that day, and hopefully feel more settled in their environment, in their own home, after having done something good, you know, that day.
When I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me.
Very good, ladies!
Well, I'm Jackie McGee. I'm the day centre manager of the Montague Day Centre in Broadway. We provide 25 daily places for elderly people in West Belfast, mainly to promote social inclusion, empower them to be more valued members of society, really. That's what we do here. We've seen a real increase in the amount of dementia patients we've had lately. Our staff are finding them on the road and bringing them in, you know. It's more or less getting them back together again, and just sort of trying to stabilise things for them, but having a structure to their day and coming to our day centre. They love it. There's one thing that they all have in common, and it's they're a bit more mature in years. So what they all have something similar to talk about. Like I said before, you even come in, the client suggested doing something like this just amongst themselves. You know, it's just it gives them, bring it out of them. So some of their memories are suppressed. You know, maybe because they're unhappy and things like that. One of our reserves, she cries every week. She cries, but they're happy tears. So they are, and it's nice. It's nice to see. They're very eager. They're a very willing group. They enjoy the fun. So they do. It's not even just the static activities. They like getting involved. They like the armchair aerobics, the games we have. I couldn't believe Mary first came in. I'm sitting going, what's she going to do with that sponge? See what she got out of the clients with one sponge, you know. And they loved it. They were juggling it. It was too hot for them. It was too cold for them. It was a wee baby. And then I come in and they're all beating a balloon about. See, I think it's as well as stimulation with the colours and just giving them something to do, giving them something active to do other than sitting. We are a bit limited for space in here, but they really do enjoy it. I mean, they purposely come in here to do it. There's one in particular who just loves it. I know when Mary leaves on a Tuesday, at the minute they've been planning on what they're going to talk about the next week. You know, so it's given them a focus as well for their forthcoming week, you know, and even around the table when they've been chatting, it's been keep that for Tuesday, or keep that for when the girl with the balloons comes in. Keep that for her, and I've got a story. I'll tell you about it now, but I have to tell it on Tuesday. So, right, that's okay. You tell me now if you want. You know, things like that. They look forward to it. They plan it in advance. They like to talk about their lives. Do you know? And in fairness, they are really, really important in the community. So they are. The older people are really important, especially in our community. It's just with everything that they've went through over the years. I mean, they've seen a lot of things and lost a lot of people that have been close to them. So getting all this out and getting them together is really, really important. You know, Montague is running 25 years this month. So it is. It was actually down in Dunville before it came up to this main centre. So it's been running for 25 years on a community basis. So it must be doing something right.
For dawning that made me all merry, the rose of Charlie. Brilliant!
This area is one of the main residential units for people with dementia in North Belfast. A lot of them tend to come here. It's cross community. A lot of people come from all over North and West to this residential units. If they like it, they stay and enjoy it, and when they're leaving, they're going out with a happy face. And I'm happy because they're happy. You could have up to a group of starting off from 16 down to 5 people, or you could have the whole 16 would stay, especially with music. They get more interested and a lot out of it because music sparks everybody's taste, every different direction. Everybody has been involved in music since childhood. Well, all of them will come in and seeing happy faces, and when they tell their own stories, they're always very happy memories that they've had, and they're good memories. And they'll not tell you a bad memory because it has never stuck in their mind, but they'll always tell you one that made them happy. With the discussion of talking maybe about the shipyard, then somebody else will say, well, I worked there, and they'll say that they worked in a different area, or they worked sheet metal worker, or they worked some other part of the place. So it would, different areas would trigger people's memories, but a little prompting helps.
And Trevor, where did you live?
Where did I live?
Yeah, were you close to Mackey's?
Silverstone.
That wasn't too far, was it?
Well, they're very interested in where they lived, and they wanted to show their area where they lived. They're very proud of where they grew up, and sort of what was near it, how far they had to walk to work, how they got to work, how they got to the dance halls. The trams, the tram lines, they would have shown the tram line where it went from, or the bus track, or one of the gentlemen went to work on his bike and he used to show the road of the bike that he used to travel, the road he travelled. So it's, you see stories and you see them reacting more. It's just sort of finding that some of them might have went to the same school, or might have went and worked in the same factory, or went to the same dances, which a lot of them did, but nobody seemed to know one another.
This is Mullan Mews. It's supported living for people living with dementia. It's 5 individual houses and 6 people live communal living in each house. So they'd have shared kitchen space and sitting room, dining room, then they'd have their own bedroom with ensuite. As you can see, they're a very sociable bunch. They love coming together, new projects, new ideas and new experiences I've learnt with them. So anything that you can bring to us, and certainly what you've suggested, is something a wee bit different as well. It's a great way of destigmatising dementia. I mean, you can come in and you can see the fun, the commitment the tenants make to any of the projects. They learn so much with it. They share their experiences, they come away with new experiences as well. I see them have developed new skills as well over the period of time we've been doing different workshops, and that confidence, the confidence that they've grown in. Initially, when we would have been doing art workshops and arts and crafts, things like that there, and it would have been, I can't do, I really don't hear that anymore. You know, and our motto here is basically, give it a go. You don't like it, you don't do it again, or we don't go back. And we've never had to use that. Everybody just continues on, and what are we doing next? I think that's one thing I've realised, that they give people, each other, time, and I mean, they can basically they can add to the story, as I say, or you know what I mean, they have empathy as well, as in what they're talking about in that there, you know. And if one shares a story, another one wants to share a story, and so it goes on and on and on, which is great. It's great for socialisation. I think it was a good sense of well-being and friendships, building friendships. They do enjoy seeing each other, obviously living in different houses and that there, so it's lovely to come together, you know. And it's just a company of each other, sharing of memories.